We are back at it again here with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To all the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all the subscribers, welcome back. All I ask for in return is for you to smash that like button, tell me know you watch this video. Helps out the YouTube channel and lets me know you appreciate the time and effort I put into making these videos. So here we are with CEI, Camber Energy Inc. Now, CEI stock is flying after pulling downwards, and we're going to break down some things going on here with 42 vision and ultimate 42 vision on the 30-minute. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunities we mentioned this morning over at the Discord. And if that's something that interests you and you want to become part of and get in on early with us, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. We look forward to having you join us. And we're going to jump right into it here with CEI taking off full strength here on 42 vision in the aftermarket hours. And is this going to roll over into Monday? That's the big question. And how much more could this go? So the home run opportunities of the day were spectacular and beyond expectations. And even though the S&P 500 index continues to sit sideways or in the red, I will continue to look for opportunities every single day. And if you want to get on early with us every single morning, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. And by joining, you'll become part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. And these were the stocks I mentioned this morning. Every single one of them gave us 10 to 20% jumps from their dips and rips. This was our home run from yesterday, LGVN. It gave us nearly 200% plus at its highest point. And from mentioning it in the threes yesterday all the way into today, it nearly went up 500% from yesterday's lows to today's highest point of possibility. Now, we were watching it in the pre-market, and as you could see here, LGVN was sitting sideways. It had a bear indicator from Ultimate 42 Vision pop up, an upgrade coming soon to 42 Vision, and it started to shift into strength. You could see it right there. Mentioned it pretty early, sat sideways, hit a dip here of 1133 and took off to a highest point of 35% plus. Our other home run opportunity was GTEC, GTech, and this company was running in the pre-market. It finally started to sit sideways, have a slight dip. It hit around 762, mentioned it a little bit earlier than that, and it started to rip towards the bell, and it gave us a highest point of 40% plus through the dips and rips, and since the moment we mentioned it, guys. If you want to get on early with us, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. We look forward to having you join us. Let's jump into these charts. So here we are with CEI, and CEI stock has actually been in a downtrend for the last 2 days, and it was pulling downwards, consolidated, fell a little bit, and consolidated. Now this consolidation here was a little bit of strength, as you could see it, because if it was really going to fall and collapse really fast, it would have fell like this the next day, right? Instead of just consolidating here and showing some strength, it would have done the bars down to this end and consolidated down here anywhere around $1, $1.10, and fall dramatically like it did right here. It didn't do that. It slowly curvatured and actually consolidated. Now this is a very speculative stock anyways, regardless, because it could have consolidated, and let's just say this didn't happen, it could have just fell and continued that downward pressure if there was no catalyst or hype following it. Okay, remember, this is speculative and this is a hype play, momentum play. That's all it is right now, and especially after everything's been cleared up and a lot of investors have been demotivated like they were before. They were actually very motivated from way down below $1 of a few cents all the way up to $4 and some change. But there's some keywords that came out that actually surprised people, but just because it's just in Canada, okay, that's the keyword that the short seller report used against it, and that's the keyword that caught people by surprise. But it was always there. We went over it in our video. We talked about some of the key things way back when it was actually at 88 cents. I've shown you guys that before, and it was very interesting because it was just a pan for Canada. The hope was, in the speculation that I talked about, was the donation that Elon Musk could give to a company that can do net 100%, bringing zero carbon, right, and filtering it all out. And that's what supposedly CEI can do with Viking Group, right? Super important to realize how important that is. And I always thought, you know, even though it's just in Canada, it can expand eventually, or it can catch Tesla or the CEO of Tesla, Elon Musk, his eye to participate and help out in this, especially since crypto needs it, and also he's trying to go green and the world is trying to go green. Regardless, if this is really big, it can grow beyond Canada. It's just not guaranteed or anytime soon, right? It's probably going to take some time, but that would be a big deal. So what's really driving this? Speculation, hype, and also people that are vengeful and revenge trading. Okay, you got to think about that as well, against the shorts that shorted it all the way down from $4 all the way back down below $1, and has been shorting it back and forth and playing with it as it goes up, as it goes down. And it's super interesting because some of these spikes, yes, it's being driven by the bulls, but also it could be shorts that are trying to ride it back up. They've profited already, they're closing their positions, and there's small squeezes that are happening that can end up turning into bull traps. I stated that before in my last video. Now, the way this moved though, on Ultimate 42 Vision, you can see the complete shift. It was under on the 30-minute, a bear indicator, the weakness is here, and all of a sudden, it's now under a bull indicator and the strength is here. But if we shift over to the 4-hour, a bull indicator has not came up yet. But the fact that it went from the 120s, okay, shifted back and almost broke and is slightly above the highs here that we recently touched at 151. It's at 152 in the aftermarket hours. That is a strong and bold statement of the stock itself and the bulls trying to come back up. So going into Monday, it's going to be important to break through these levels and also see these candlesticks continue to follow upwards, okay? We don't just want to see one candlestick. We want to see the next one, the next one, the next one, and this could push up slowly but surely upwards, and the next resistance level will be up here at 191, then $2, and then turn those into supports to get up to 245, which is the most important resistance level to see this breakout possibly to new highs and try to retest the highs before the fall. Okay, super important to realize that and be aware of it. But the stock is fighting, the bulls are fighting, and on the 30-minute, that complete shift from bear to bull is a pretty bold and strong statement here based off of the charts and the bulls themselves, and it keeps on fighting in the aftermarket hours. And if I put the 15-minute, I mean just strength. And you see here, these right here are green candlesticks back to back. That's what we want to see on the 4-hour. That's what we want to see on the 1 day to continue the momentum upwards and breaking through newer highs. Now, what do you think made this drive up? Do you think it's those short squeezes that I'm talking about? Do you think it's good news? Do you think it's just the bulls themselves putting up a fight and momentum and speculation and hype? Or this was a true strength move without even a small short squeeze? And if it could stay up here, we are just beginning to probably see a short squeeze. I look forward to seeing which one of these scenarios and thoughts are yours and what you've seen down below in the comments. It was a pretty quick move and it is pretty big as we see it, and this is showing strength for the bulls to put up a fight here through the volatility. The only thing is this is shifted back into dark green, and also we have here the 30-minute pulling back a little bit back to 148, and that's normal. Quick moves upwards, small moves backwards. But if this keeps on hitting newer highs, newer lows, newer highs, this is a sign of strength from the bulls putting up a fight. We'll have to see how it plays out. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.